Part 1. Have you ever felt like you are running a race, but the finish line keeps moving further away? You work hard, very hard, every single day. You wake up early, you go to your job, you give your best effort, and you come home tired. You do this week after week, month after month, year after year. But still, it feels like you are not getting ahead. Your bank account does not grow much. Your dreams of a better life seem far away. You see others who seem to work less or maybe differently, and they achieve great things. They have more freedom, more money, more time. And you wonder, what am I doing wrong? Why does my hard work not bring me the wealth I desire? This is a question many people ask. It is a feeling of being stuck, like you are in a trap. A trap where you trade your precious time, your energy for money. And this money is just enough to live, but not enough to truly grow, to truly become free. Imagine your life as a big river. You are trying to cross it. Most people try to cross this river by swimming. They swim and swim, using all their strength. They work hard, they push themselves. But the river is wide and the current is strong. They get tired. They might move a little forward, but they are always fighting the water. This is like trading time for money. You are always using your direct effort, your physical presence, to earn. If you stop swimming, you stop moving. If you stop working, the money stops coming. This is the cycle. It is a cycle that keeps many people poor, even if they are the hardest workers you know. They are busy, always busy, but they are not moving towards true wealth. They are just staying afloat. Think about a job where you get paid by the hour. If you work 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. If you work 10 hours, you get paid for 10 hours. But what if you want to earn more? You have to work more hours. But there are only 24 hours in a day. You cannot work all of them. You need to sleep, to eat, to rest. So your ability to earn is limited by the number of hours you can physically work. This is what we call having no leverage. Leverage is like a tool that helps you lift something very heavy with little effort. In work, leverage means your effort can produce much bigger results. But in a time for money job, there is no leverage. Your income is directly tied to your time. It is a one-to-one exchange. This is not to say that working hard is bad. Hard work is important. It builds character. It teaches you discipline. But hard work alone is not the full answer to building wealth. If it were, every person who works long hours in a factory or cleans houses or serves food would be rich. But we know this is not true. Many of these people work incredibly hard, harder than most, and yet they struggle. So, the problem is not hard work itself. The problem is how we work and what we work on. It is about understanding the difference between being busy and being truly productive. It is about finding a different path, a path that allows your effort to multiply, not just add up. This path is about developing special skills and building things that work for you, even when you are not actively working. It is a different way of thinking about money, work, and your future. And it is a path that anyone can start walking on, no matter where they are right now. Part 2. Let us talk about the difference between being busy and being productive. Imagine two people. The first person, let us call her Anna, is always busy. Her calendar is full. She answers emails all day. She attends many meetings. She works late into the night. She feels tired, but she tells herself, "I'm working so hard." But at the end of the week, she looks at her results, and they are not very big. She has done many things, but few of them have truly moved her forward. She is like a person who is always running, but not running in the right direction. Now, let us look at the second person. Let us call him Ben. Ben also works hard, but he is not always busy. He spends time thinking. He plans his day carefully. He focuses on only a few important tasks. He might say no to meetings that are not important. He might not answer every email immediately, but when he finishes his work, he has created something valuable. He has solved a big problem, or built a new system, or learned a new skill that helps his company grow. At the end of the week, Ben has fewer items checked off his list than Anna, but his results are much bigger. Ben is productive. Anna is busy. The key difference is leverage. Remember the tool that helps you lift heavy things? In work, leverage means that your effort can create a much larger effect. When you trade time for money, you have no leverage. Your income is directly tied to your hours. But when you are productive, you find ways to use leverage. Think about a writer who writes a book. She works hard for many months. She puts in many hours. But once the book is finished, it can be sold thousands, even millions of times. She earns money from each sale, even when she is sleeping or doing something else. Her initial effort is multiplied many times over. This is leverage. Another example of leverage is building a system. Imagine a person who opens a small coffee shop. At first, they do everything themselves. They make the coffee, they serve the customers, they clean the shop. They are trading their time for money. But then, they hire employees. They train them. They create a clear system for how the coffee shop should run. Now, the coffee shop can make money even when the owner is not there. The owner's initial effort in building the system and training the staff is now producing results without their constant presence. This is leverage. The owner has moved from being busy making coffee to being productive by building a system. Many people stay poor because they do not understand this idea of leverage. They believe that more effort, more hours, will always lead to more money. But this is like trying to dig a hole with your bare hands when someone else is using a machine. You can dig all day, but the person with the machine will dig a much bigger hole in less time. The machine is the leverage. In our lives, the machines are high-income skills and assets. These are the things that allow your effort to go further, to produce more, to create wealth without constantly trading your time. Understanding this difference between just being busy and being truly productive is the first big step on the path to financial freedom. It is a shift in how you see work, how you see money, and how you see your own potential. Part 3. So, if working hard is not enough and being busy is not the answer, what is? The answer lies in developing what we call high-income skills. What are these skills? They are abilities that are highly valued in the market. They are skills that solve important problems for businesses or for many people. Because they solve big problems, people are willing to pay a lot of money for them. These skills are not about trading your time directly for money. Instead, they are about creating value that can be scaled, or that is so specialized that it commands a high price. Think about a doctor who performs complex surgery. They spent many years learning and practicing. Their skill is very specialized and can save lives. Because of this, they earn a high income. They are not paid just for their time, but for their unique ability to perform a critical task. Or consider a software developer who can create a new app that helps millions of people. Their skill in coding and problem solving allows them to build something that generates income from many users, not just from their direct hours. These are examples of high-income skills. These skills often have a few things in common. First, they are usually difficult to learn. They require dedication, practice, and often a lot of study. This is why not everyone has them. Second, they are in high demand. Businesses and individuals need these skills to grow, to solve problems, or to create new things. Third, they often involve creativity, problem solving, or the ability to manage complex information. They are not simple, repetitive tasks that can be easily replaced by a machine or another person. Some examples of high-income skills today include digital marketing, where you help businesses find customers online; coding and software development, where you build websites and apps; sales, where you convince people to buy products or services; copywriting, where you write words that persuade people; and complex data analysis, where you find important patterns in large amounts of information. These skills allow you to create a lot of value for others, and because of that, you can earn a lot of money. The beauty of high-income skills is that they give you leverage. Once you have a high-income skill, you can use it to create products, offer services, or even teach others. You are no longer limited by the hours in your day. For example, if you are a great digital marketer, you can help one company, or you can create an online course teaching digital marketing to thousands. Your knowledge and skill become an asset that can generate income in many ways. The path to wealth is not about working harder at a low-leverage job. It is about investing your time and effort into learning and mastering skills that give you immense leverage, allowing your work to produce far greater results than just your hourly rate. This is how you begin to break free from the time for money trap. Part 4. Once you have developed high-income skills, the next step on the path to wealth is to shift your focus from earning a salary to building assets. What exactly is an asset? In simple terms, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket, whether you are working or not. It is something that generates income for you, even when you are sleeping, traveling, or spending time with your family. This is the opposite of a liability, which takes money out of your pocket. Many people think of assets only as things like houses or stocks, and yes, those can be assets. But an asset can be many other things too. It can be a business that runs without your constant presence. It can be intellectual property, like a book you wrote, a song you composed, or a patent for an invention. It can be an online course you created, a YouTube channel that earns advertising money, or a blog that sells products. The key idea is that you build it once, and it continues to work for you, generating income over and over again. Think about the difference between a job and a business. In a job, you're an employee. You work for someone else's system. You trade your time for a salary. In a business, you are the owner. You build your own system. If you build it well, the system can generate income for you. For example, if you use your high-income skill in digital marketing to start your own agency, and then you hire and train a team to do the work, your agency becomes an asset. It can make money even when you are not personally doing the marketing tasks. Another powerful type of asset is intellectual property. If you write a book, you put in the effort once, but every time someone buys your book, you earn money. This is passive income. The book is an asset. If you create a popular online course, people can buy it for years, and you continue to earn from it. The course is an asset. These assets are built using your high-income skills, your knowledge, and your creativity. They are not tied to your daily hours. The goal is to move away from the idea that your income must always come from your direct, active work. Instead, You want to create things that work for you. This requires a different mindset. It means thinking like an investor, like a builder, like an owner. It means seeing opportunities to create value that can be multiplied. It means understanding that true wealth is not just about having a lot of money, but about having systems and assets that generate money for you, giving you freedom and choice. This shift from earning a salary to building assets is perhaps the most important step in escaping the cycle of trading time for money and truly building lasting wealth. It is about creating a future where your money works for you instead of you always working for money. Part 5. So, we have explored a powerful truth today. The path to wealth is not simply about working harder. It is about working smarter, with leverage. It is about understanding that being busy is not the same as being productive. It is about moving beyond trading your precious time for money and instead focusing on two critical areas: developing high-income skills and building assets. These are the keys to unlocking a life of financial freedom and true abundance. Remember, high-income skills are those abilities that are highly valued in the market because they solve important problems. They are difficult to learn, in high demand, and often involve creativity and complex problem solving. When you master these skills, you gain leverage. You can create more value and therefore earn more without being limited by the hours in your day. Think of digital marketing, software development, sales, or copywriting. These are not just jobs, they are platforms for creating immense value. And then, with these skills, you build assets. Assets are things that put money into your pocket, even when you are not actively working. They can be businesses that run themselves, intellectual property like books or courses, or investments that generate income. The goal is to create systems that work for you, allowing your money to grow and provide for your life, instead of you constantly chasing it. This is the ultimate freedom. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but where do I start? The secret, the real power, is not just in knowing these ideas, but in taking action. It is about making a decision today to change your path. It is about choosing to invest in yourself, to learn a high-income skill, and to start building something, no matter how small, that can become an asset. It will not be easy. It will require effort, patience, and a willingness to learn and adapt. But the reward, the freedom to live life on your own terms, is priceless. This journey is not just about money. It is about control over your time, your choices, and your future. It is about creating a life where you are not trapped, but truly free. And this is just the beginning of our conversation. In our next video, we will dive even deeper into specific strategies for identifying the right high-income skill for you and practical steps to begin building your first asset. Even if you have very little money to start, you do not want to miss that. If you found this useful, if these ideas have sparked something inside you, hit like and subscribe right now. And don't forget the notification bell so you never miss out on the next crucial step towards your financial freedom. Your future self will thank you.